How to be a good dad, Part 3. Security and discipline. As a father and husband, one of the things we feel compelled to do is provide security for our families. For children to thrive, they need to feel safe. We can't isolate our children and prevent them from experiencing the storms of life altogether. However, if we provide a loving and secure place of refuge for our children to process what they are going through, they will be far better equipped to cope with all that life is going to throw at them. So, how do we provide a secure environment for our children? Number 1, love your wife. The most important thing a father can do for his children is to love their mother. Making your marriage a priority, even over the needs and relational demands of your children, will go a long way to helping you provide a stable and secure home environment. Your children will experience love when they see it modeled in your marriage relationship. The values that are going to best serve your children in life, mutual respect, genuine affection, good communication, selflessness, affirmation, compassion, and self-acceptance, can all be expressed in your relationship with your wife. When our wife has little or no capacity to meet our needs due to the demand of a newborn baby, it provides us with a great opportunity to build our marriage relationship, to give her our undivided attention, making her needs a priority. But after this stage of much needed energy given to the infant, it is vital that the married couple redirect their focus back onto their relationship, and through parenthood, prioritize time and find ways to enjoy each other. Your children will notice this, and rather than be jealous or neglected, they will have a greater sense of security because they know you love each other and will be there for them in the long term. Number 2, establish clear boundaries. As children develop from infants to toddlers, they will start to assert their independence and test the protective and social boundaries imposed on them by their parents. Of course, the older they get, the more they will push on these boundaries. It is really important, right from the child's early years, that parents talk about and decide together what boundaries they want to establish. Ideally, you will have clear defined rules that protect your children from harm and ensure they develop a healthy respect for others and comply with the norms and expectations of society. Your reasons for establishing these boundaries need to be well thought through so that both you and your wife can explain them to your child. Having rules without reason is really going to frustrate a child and diminish the incentive for children to follow them. Number 3, be consistent. One of the things that will unsettle children and ultimately adversely affect their social and emotional development is if their father and mother have different standards, rules, and behavioural expectations. It is vital that parents have absolute agreement on rules and boundaries. If there are divided standards between parents, kids will very quickly take advantage of the situation, playing one parent off against the other, undermining the authority of both parents. Along with having agreement on boundaries and behavioural expectations, it is also important for parents to agree on what the consequences will be if children cross those boundaries or misbehave. Administering discipline consistently and appropriately is one of the big challenges of parenting. And if you are not fully aligned with your spouse on how to discipline your children, it will inevitably cause marital conflict that will significantly impact your children because they will be the focus of that conflict. When disciplining your children, one very important principle must be followed. Never administer discipline in anger. As men, we tend to be more reactive and volatile than women, and therefore we need to be even more diligent in applying this principle. Taking time out is the best way to manage your anger and minimize the possibility of you or your child saying and doing something that you will deeply regret later. This disciplinary process will also help your children to develop effective anger management strategies of their own and model to them how walking away is one of the best tactics for diffusing a volatile situation. It's not easy to be a good dad. Getting it wrong will not only hurt us, but also our kids and our kids' kids. But with the help from each other and input from the ultimate Father God, we can not only survive fatherhood, but we can thrive, experiencing unparalleled purpose and fulfillment in our relationship with our kids that will contribute much to us living life to the full.